Hi there, welcome to my channel where I interpret the cards to provide insight into your life. If you're new, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you're here, I believe you're meant to be here. So take what resonates and what applies to your life and discard the rest. If you do enjoy this reading or if it does resonate with you at all, don't forget to hit the like button, comment down below, and subscribe for more. Alrighty. I don't know why, but I'm not really getting a coherent message with these cards or like lately. So I'm just going to read off what I'm getting so far, and maybe it applies to your life. Maybe there's a reason why different things are coming up. Maybe the story will sort of connect towards the end, but for now, I'm just going to let you know what I'm seeing. So in the screen, we have 8 cards, but we also have these 2 cards here, the queen and 2 queens actually. So we will come back. They're just here out of the way for now. Okay, so sorry, excuse me. With the 2 of Pentacles, I'm seeing you as someone who is juggling a lot in your life when it comes to like your career, your finances, how you support yourself financially, or whatever it is that you're doing for work, how you make a living. There's a lot of juggling. There could also be some exhaustion as well. And I'm also seeing that there could be a need for mental clarity. But I can't really tell. So I'm getting a few different messages with this card. Like it kind of feels like this person here is doing a lot, doing the most, but they're not really focused on other people. Like there's these people here in the background, they have their heads down, but they're walking towards this character here. And the first message that I was getting with this card was that this person is working really hard for like the attention or validation or maybe even approval from these people, but these people here are not even really paying attention. So this person is like doing a lot of work, exhausting themselves, but no one is really paying attention. However, the other cards here explain that this person is really talented, really gifted, a hard worker, etc. The other thing that I'm seeing with this card here is that this person is like entertaining themselves. Like they are happy with their juggling act. They're not too worried that these people here are not even paying attention. Like this, from that perspective, this energy feels good. It feels unbothered. It feels like not a care in the world. But I am still seeing some kind of mental I'm hearing mental scarcity. Also there's like mental clutter, mental like being scattered, like scatteredness. I'm also seeing like an emotional roller coaster because there's this tiny ship on this giant wave, like how it curves. Here, I'll let you see up close. Okay, so there's this tiny ship on this giant wave. It's riding the wave. Here are the people in the background. They have their heads down, but they're walking towards this person here. The other thing that I'm seeing is that if this reading is resonating with you, you're very successful. You're very successful, or you have the potential to be very successful. You're also a very hard worker and have this work ethic that's like unmatched. It's untouchable. Your ability to focus is like unmatched. It cannot be compared to anyone. That's why you have this King of Wands energy here. Their success, this is leadership. You could be a Leo, doesn't have to be. But I feel like you were always meant to shine, and sometimes you do outshine other people. I'm being drawn to the number 2, so 2 can be significant. Could be anything, a birth date, 2 years. Maybe you were working on a project for 2 years. I'm also hearing that there's an end goal. There's something waiting for you in 2 years, something that you're planning for, possibly. Maybe that's when your success will come around, or when you will like reap um, the fruits of your labor, like when you'll start to see the results, like the major results from your hard work. But then once we get down to here, I was a little bit confused. I wasn't really sure how this information kind of related to the story, but we do have here the Knight of Wands, which is Sagittarius energy. So you could have Sagittarius in your chart as well. Also Cancer and Capricorn are here. And then there's Libra and then also Cancer energy. With this card here, I'm seeing Egyptian energy here, but then also I was getting just like some kind of like hidden knowledge. So I don't know how that's related to what you do for work. Like maybe you manifest things, or maybe you I'm hearing spells. Yeah, there's something here about some kind of hidden knowledge, some kind of secret information that maybe you're using to build your success. I'm not entirely sure, but that's what was coming through with this card. I also see change of direction with this card. So that could mean changing your career, changing direction, and whatever, like however that relates to you. It could be a project. Maybe you're deciding to change it up a bit, or I don't know. Maybe maybe you understand what that means. So take it if it resonates. I'm also seeing armor here, protecting yourself. So I don't know. It could mean changing direction, doing something that's for you, and you're no longer doing it for other people, and you are prepared to stand up for yourself or protect yourself with this armor here. I'm also seeing freedom and some kind of like fluidity or flow with this. I don't know what you call this, but like feather, or I don't know what this is that's coming from his steel hat, I guess. But it's giving like fluidity, flow, freedom, movement. With this Cancer, but also with this Chariot card here, there's fast movement, there's momentum. And then also I'm reading this more as Capricorn energy than Devil energy. It's possible you could be addicted to something, maybe addicted to work, or there could be some kind of abandonment wounds that maybe is leading to the need for approval. If that resonates with you, it's maybe something to look into. But I'm more so seeing this as growing, climbing like a corporate ladder, maybe, and basically building and growing success. With this Six of Pentacles, this is giving like you're so successful, you're able to give to others. I'm seeing you as a generous person, very, very generous. And I feel like you've always been that way. I think that, so now I'm starting to go back to, I'm connecting back to this, what I was saying about like hidden knowledge. You being a giver, there's something here about the law of abundance that I'm getting. And I also kind of feel like your money is growing because you are willing to give it away. So maybe you donate, maybe you financially support your family or your friends or your spouse, your partner. And through that like mindset, you are attracting in more to you. You're attracting, yeah, there's this abundance here that I'm seeing for you. I'm also being drawn to this torch here. I'm not sure why. But yeah, there's flames, there's fiery energy, there's passion, there's heat. I'm also hearing anger. So only take it if it resonates with you, if it's making sense for you for whatever reason. I don't know if maybe you could be angry about feeling the need to support someone or people financially. I don't know, maybe it just hasn't turned out for you well. Only take it if it resonates. But if that's the case, there is abundance for you. The more that you give, the more you'll be able to give. And I'm also getting that if you, I don't know, it just kind of feels like if you stop giving, that flow kind of gets shut off. It's almost like you're receiving money because you're giving. I don't know how that works, or if there's some kind of cycle, if that's resonating with you, but that's what I'm seeing here. Okay, and then we have the Queen of Swords and the Queen of Cups. So this is telling me how intelligent you are, how strategic you are, but also how loving you are. So I feel like you're a very supportive giver. Somehow you're strategizing the way that you give, and it's coming from your heart. So it's almost giving like a charity, like you're so like financially well off that you're able to donate charity. I don't know why this donation or this charity work is coming through so strongly. So, I mean, it's probably, I don't know. I don't think it's going to be for everyone, but it just kind of feels like the more that you give, the more you'll be able to give. The more you give, the more you'll be able to give. So the more you give, the more you will receive. And I feel like that's attached to some kind of ancient knowledge somehow. Again, I'm picking up on the law of abundance. Maybe look that up, law of abundance. And now I'm hearing scarcity mindset. So maybe you grew up with a scarcity mindset. Maybe you're starting to connect the dots and you're starting to see that you started to make more money when you were giving more, or when you started to support people or your family. Maybe you got a raise. Maybe that's what's in the works for you, a raise because you are supporting your family. Doesn't have to be. But I'm being drawn back to this King of Wands energy, this Leo energy here. I just feel like you're a person of power, of influence. Or maybe that's just what you're meant to become because of your resources. Like you have resources, or you will have the resources to, I don't know, influence the world somehow. Also, I'm hearing shapeshifter, and with this, what is this? I don't know if it's like a chameleon, salamander. I'm not entirely sure, but I'm getting chameleon energy and shape-shifting energy of you being able to fit in to any space. And that's why you have this power of influence wherever you go. You have this king energy, not gender specific, but you have this very powerful energy that you grew into through all of your hard work and all of this like giving energy. So you could be empathic, maybe just a social networker, but you're meant to influence other people in a very powerful way and to be able to give. So yeah. I think that's going to it for this reading. So I'm going to end it there. Hopefully this has resonated with you in a positive way. Hopefully you got what you needed from this. If so, actually, let's do a yes or no question. Alrighty, you can pause the video if you need to. And then I will, think of a question. Yes or no. Boy, I guess we'll just take it. Let's see. So your answers are yes and yes. It's a double yes. Passion here, it says. So we have the Knight of Wands, double whammy here, and then the World card. And this card here says success, achievement, accomplishment, completion, fulfillment, a sense of belonging, wholeness. So hopefully that was hopefully that was the answer that you were looking for, and hopefully you enjoyed the reading today. If so, don't forget to hit the like button, comment down below, and subscribe for more. Thank you so much for watching and for stopping by today. I truly appreciate you, and I cannot wait to see you again in the next one. So until then, take care. Thank you. Bye-bye.